besides what I've said before, I really do think that when it does its little spooky shit, it's very good. But goddamn, I wish there was. Oh jeez, it's that time again where I play a little smidgen of a game and then I get excited and have to do a quick look at video just to satisfy myself. Hello, I'm Mucky Moist, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Lake Haven Chrysalis, which seems to be a prologue chapter to what will eventually and hopefully be a full game. Developed by Encrypt Games, Lake Haven Chrysalis is a third-person, take-control, pocket flash Silent Hill. It's just a Silent Hill. Okay, obviously we can sit here and point out how every little thing every indie horror game does is a nod to Silent Hill, but I'm really tired of saying Silent Hill! Silent Hill! Now why would Lake Haven Chrysalis draw my attention more than, say, any of these other games? No reason. I really just wanted to talk about this one. Lake Haven Chrysalis is a short one, but definitely a goodie. You play as Detective Zeke Reynolds, who, like many survival horror protagonists, looks like an absolute fucking goober. Like, God, they couldn't have just made him more. But enough of that, because we were sent to investigate a possible disappearance of an Eleanor Robertson, out here in the middle of... Already, the game does a great job of establishing an eerie atmosphere with its creepy dark ambient noises and atmospheric music. This is gonna sound weird, but I just loved walking around this abandoned farmhouse because of just how quiet it is. If you're watching, you can probably already tell what really separates this game from its ancestors, and it's that smooth camera. This motherfucker right here is smooth as hell. There are so many points in this little 40-minute demo where I was like, holy shit, that camera angle was so cool. And then my brain would be like, holy shit, Damien, you are right, that camera angle was indeed cool. Then we'd high-five and keep playing.
I just love all the little shots.
I'm a real hoe for this camera. I especially love when Zeke investigates something interactable and it cuts to a first-person perspective. It looks so fucking good. I hope that when the full game comes out, they do more interesting shots like this that could even, scare the player. I don't know, fucking moving on. Making our way into the house, we see that Eleanor is already dead, with what appear to be multiple lacerations on her body. After making sure she's really dead, we continue searching through the area. The main gameplay portion, at least in this prologue chapter, is collecting and solving puzzles. Now don't get me wrong, viewer, I am a puzzle maniac. I am a big fan of solving puzzles. However, throughout Lake Haven Chrysalis, you're mainly just picking up an item, taking it to another room, putting that item in another thing, collecting the item that comes out of that, then rinse and repeat for 40 minutes. I feel as though if you cut the amount of items and keys you need to get, it'd be fine, but since it's a prologue chapter, I understand why it's fluffed up the way it is. I mean, really, after getting a light bulb, you put it in this lamp to reveal that there was an attic here all along, but when you try to enter the attic, the string breaks, meaning you have to go get another item to even access the attic. It's really silly. I will say though, Detective Zeke's item descriptions do add a bit more personality than just, it's bread. I mean, there's a whole bit programmed into the game where he fucks around with a hole in the bathroom, and it's pretty entertaining. This is a Silent Hill 4 room reference, right? It's a hole in a bathroom. Fuck yeah. Neat. After completing the last puzzle for the area, we get a doorknob for one of the rooms in the house, and... Eey. That's not a good noise. I mean, it's not a huge deal, because we got this here doorknob, and... That's even more alarming.
Where the fuck did girl go?
Alright, whatevs. Let's just check this room, and...
Sweet Jesus, it's a girl and it's threatening!
To be fair, Zeke didn't exactly inspect the body that well, so there's a good chance that maybe she was, passed out or something? But just like a normal cop, after mag dumping an innocent person, we finally get the stone engraving that leads us further down the well. And oh boy, does this game get really cool with its camera angles and its colors and its sounds. Really, I think these cinematic moments are really what compelled me to make this video,
look at this shit!
When we get access to the basement, we get redded, or something, and we get transported to the Red Room from Twin Peaks, where the endgame sequence takes place, and then credits. Overall, I think Lake Cave and Chrysalis is a really cool introduction to the possible world that we get to explore in the full game. Already, I can tell there's a lot of effort put into the presentation in this video game.
I mean, like, look at this shot, for God's sakes.
I know in the beginning of this video I made a joke about how Silent Hill it was. However, I think it draws more from David Lynch's works more than anything. I mean, just look at this room. It's literally the Red Room from Twin Peaks. But either way, I really dug this one, and maybe you will too, so other than that, I don't have much to say. Goodbye. These kinds of puzzles are stupid. I hate safe puzzles because a lot of the times they use safes differently than how you're supposed to be using the safe. A lot of the time, it's like, oh, we gotta go around it once, or maybe we don't have to at all. The Silent Hill 2 fucking safe puzzle is a good example of this. I'm not crazy.